Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a process trying to convince guys around here to take time off if they don't absolutely need it. But I think that in the long run, it was the right thing to do, just with playoffs around the corner and busy schedule and all that type of stuff. So I'm happy to be back, and obviously I'm feeling good, and I think we'll be ready to go tonight.
Wayne Simmons drops the gloves in that game Thursday. What sort of message do you think that sends?
I don't think he was trying to do anything like that. I think I mean, he felt a certain way about what had transpired in Vancouver, and it got dealt with, and now it's over. So we move on.
Next up, we'll go to Dave McCarthy, NHL.com. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, Morgan, and getting to watch Rasmus since he's got in the lineup, what have you made of what you've seen of him so far?
It's been outstanding, if you ask me. I think his patience with the puck and the way that he moves the puck, he jumps in at the right times. And I mean, I thought he played great last year when he was in the lineup. And I mean, this year he's just been really impressive. He was injured earlier, and he just comes back and looks like he hasn't missed a step. And the one area of his game that I like a lot is just his patience with the puck, and he holds on to it and makes plays, and it's awesome to see from a young player.
Next up, we'll go to Luke Fox, Sportsnet. Go ahead, Luke.
Hi, Morgan. What has stood out to you about the job Sheldon Keefe's done this year? I know he was there last year, but starting right from the beginning and so many new faces and personalities.
Yeah, it's been great. I think it's obviously different circumstances than he would like when it comes to our training camp and team meetings being altered a little bit and stuff. But I think the whole staff's done a great job. Bringing in older guys is just about trying to make sure that they're comfortable and make sure they know the structure, and then also just let them play. And I think he balances that really well. And kudos to him, and kudos to the entire staff. I think they've all done a good job.
Yeah, those are two guys that, obviously are special players in this game and have been special players for a very long time. So, there's still some pinch me moments when you're out there with them. But, we've kind of established our identity and how we want to play as a line. And, we talk quite a bit on the bench and talk when things aren't going well and just trying to get them back on track. So when you're out there playing with them, they make it very easy. They tell you exactly what they want. And, it's a lot of fun, and hopefully we can just continue to play well and, play well with each other.
Now, that said, off the ice, you were, I think, a year old when Joe Thornton was drafted. Are there some good war stories that you've been able to listen to from him and Spezza about early days in the NHL?
Yeah, I think those guys are always, telling stories or just passing on some sort of knowledge to guys throughout the team. Like I said, they're two guys that have accomplished so many things in this game, and they just have so much to teach, guys that are just coming into the league or guys that have been in the league for a long time. So it's, like I said, it's still kind of a pinch me moment. It's, very exciting to be out there with those guys and to get dressed next to them, hear what they have to say. It's always special.
Next up, we'll go to Mark Masters, TSN. Go ahead, Mark.
Adam, can you give us a sense of what the dialogue is like? Those guys both talk a lot. Are you mostly listening? Is it a back and forth? Is it all about hockey during these games? Like, what's it like to be in conversations with those guys in games?
Yeah, in the games, it's obviously about hockey. We're, a pretty focused line. I think we just kind of bounce everything off each other. If there's a play in the game that, we feel like was there and, maybe the guy didn't see it, or just where we want to be in support of each other on forechecks in the D zone. So, when you're talking, it's pretty normal stuff. But I just find with those two, they have so much, insight to the game and see so much that, maybe some guys don't see that, there seems to be a little bit more talking, and I love it. It's, it's really easy to play with two guys like that.
Well, I think it's just a matter of, for right now, we don't have that situation, right? We've got injuries here that are keeping guys out of the lineup. So it's created additional opportunities for other players. And Brooksy's one that's really taken advantage of his. He's taken it and run with it here. I can't even remember specifically right now, how he got in the lineup. But when he did, he does what you want young players to do, which is don't give the coaches a reason to take you out. and control what you can control. No matter how much you play, go out and be effective and show that you bring value to the team. He's done that every single game, and coaches are recognizing it. And perhaps, especially at this time of the year, even more importantly, his teammates are recognizing it. You're trying to build a team, and you want the players to believe in one another and trust that the guy beside them is going to do the job when he's out there. And I think he's really just focused on being a great defensive player, but just working and skating. But also when the puck comes to him, he's got his head up. He's making a smart play with it. He's putting it to a good spot, or he's creating offense. So he's been really good, and he's a very versatile player, as I've said before. He can play any position, help you on the power play or the penalty kill if you need him to. And that's nice to have on the bench. And then in terms of how the lineup looks, when the playoffs come around, a lot of things can change. But what you're looking to do is just continue to build people up when they're rolling like they are, and all of a sudden, you've got another option, and that's a great thing to have.